Incredible rebound in Rigetti computer, more than 80% after the mega crash we saw last week. What's happening right now and why it happened?
Let's see what's going on. First of all, remember to read the disclaimer right here and also in the description below. What is going on? Let us know in the comments if you have more information. We're going to share some very interesting key facts, also breaking news that we have right now, and the key price action that we can see right there. Plus 20% when we're recording this video, more than $10 again. This stock, wow, completely. Wow, look at the crash right there. It reached more than $21, and from there, a crash of more than 72% in a week or so. And from there, another upside of more than 80%. The quantum computing sector is completely crazy, a lot of volatility, and this might be due to the latest news that we have right there.
Yeah, we have breaking news, and actually, here we have it. Quantum computing stocks climb after Microsoft says time to be quantum ready by 2024. 2025, actually.
Almost in time, yeah. So very interesting. We had the headline right there. We could see what could that mean. Sorry, because remember we had similar quotes in the opposite direction from Mark Zuckerberg and the CEO of Nvidia, and in this case, it's something positive for this sector, and we can see the market reacting in this way. We don't know if it is only due to that or other reasons. We want to talk about other options later. Let us know in the comments below your opinions about it. And this is very interesting because when you think other sectors are talking about this sector in a positive way, it's like they are including this type of stocks. Not this in particular. It doesn't mean like Rigetti is going to be like the chosen one or something like that. We commented that in previous videos also. Like if a sector starts to go higher, for example, take cryptocurrencies, it doesn't mean like all cryptocurrencies will succeed. It will mean like the positive ones, the ones that do the things well, will continue in the future. So what is your opinion of this sector? And let us know in the comments if you're following other assets as this one. We commented this because you shared this with us, but do you have other assets in your mind?
Well, and actually, Enrique, and I gotta tell you about this because obviously we saw these type of trends in the past. We saw the EV trend a couple of years ago, completely crazy. We saw the semiconductor industry that is, we could say it's still rally, it's still rallying and making new highs every time. And this could be the next one, but in order to assess that, you have to realize what happened in the past. We have Meta, and Meta. What happened is like they saw the metaverse thing, and they made a huge investment, a huge bet that went wrong. And the stock went down. I think it went down like 65%, 60, completely nuts. That's what happens when you invest in something that is not yet ready to be seen. So obviously Microsoft said that, but then we had to be careful in that sense in terms of the expenses. And here we have, particularly Rigetti, is a company that is in losses. So obviously right now it's rebounding because of Microsoft. You can clearly see right here the logarithmic scale and non-logarithmic scale. Interestingly, both are rebounding at $5 in that support area we have. So obviously it's a kind of a strong one. Interesting to see that it's happening right at the bottom, at the support area that we drew last week.
It's very interesting, if you take into account the price action also following right there. And this level is also key. If you go to the weekly time frame, for instance, you can see that very clearly in the past. It has acted as a clear support level during 2022 right there, and also as a resistance level multiple times in 2022 also, and more at the mid-year. And then the breakout that happened during this last year, 2024, was completely insane. It didn't even have a retest, and the retest could have been this one. So key question, do you think this movement could continue going higher and even make new highs, or do you think we will see a breakout of this lower level as it happened in the past during early stages of this stock in 2022 and in 2022 it happened? How do you see the current situation for this stock? How do you see the latest news? Could they affect the market in an even in a more bullish way than it happened the earlier uptrend that you can see right there? And let's paste this extra information that we have right here to comment some more insights about this company.
Yeah, let's see actually the news that we have right there. And let me see if I can see it because right now I don't see it yet. All right, here we have it. Especially May for you guys, the latest news of Rigetti Computer has experienced significant volatility recently. Well, we all know that, there's no news there. The price, jumped 48% on Tuesday, reaching 7.53. At this
And it
particular,
continued today another
exactly.
20%. That's the interesting part. Like it wasn't like a particular day in green, at least from what we can see right now. Let's see how the day closes because everything is possible here.
Yeah, exactly. The market valuation is completely nuts, because here we have it. The market cap, let's actually load that chart,
Mhm.
and you can clearly see the stock. And before anything happened right here, the stock had a market cap of 300 million. It went up completely crazy to 6 billion. I mean, what happened in a company in 5 years, it happened here in just a couple of months. Completely insane. And it went down like to 1 billion, less than 1 billion. And right now it's rebounding. Completely crazy the market cap we are watching right now in this stock.
Yeah, it's completely insane. The volatility right there also. And let's go also with the next key headlines right there. The cautionary statement of the CEO. Very interesting because following this price spike, I'm not going to read the name. Some people get crazy with our English, so reading the names is not the best idea. As advised investors to temper expectations, emphasizing that consistent sales growth and profitability will take time. So very interesting. And I think this could be seen as something good for by investors, because he's not saying like, buy our company, this is the best. He's just stating a fact, like, all right, we have projects in the future, but it will take time, to have that consistent sales growth, as the CEO mentioned right there. How do you take that, guys? Do you think this is positive or negative? Leave in the comments below also.
And we're watching right now the EPS and revenue forecast, and you can clearly see what it means, and what he means actually, is that the stock is gonna take a while, and it's gonna take a while. We're talking about by 2027, we're gonna still be in losses in the company, and we're talking about the negative net income for the next 3 years. So that's not positive in that sense, and that's probably what he meant, like, okay, it's gonna take a while. We're gonna be in losses for the next couple of years at least. So obviously don't expect too much from us yet. In the future it could be. But I remember Tesla at the beginning, and Tesla was trading sideways, a lot of volatility because exactly that, because they had negative numbers at the beginning, then maybe a quarter that they were in benefits, then again negative numbers, and this is the problematic thing, when you invest in something at the early stages. That's something that could be in negative for a couple of years, 3 years, 4 years, and maybe you realize it wasn't the best moment to to buy the stock at that time. You had to wait just before it begins to make a positive net income.
Yeah, it's a very interesting CEO statement right there. We will take a look at how the market reacts in these following days because it's a very interesting moment, as we mentioned. After that kind of correction or crash, you could answer that in the comments also. And the last key facts you can see right there: financial status and technology roadmap, more or less what I already mentioned. And the technology roadmap, if you are more interested in the actual operations of this company, you can share more information in the comments below. That's also a very interesting area. We are not experts in this sector, of course, but I think there should be a lot of information around it if these companies are in the top of this sector. Being that said, more than 21% what we end the video. How do you think it will close today and for this week, and of course for 2025? It's very difficult to guess, but we like to see the forecast of our subscribers and honest traders in the comments below if you have one, or the opinions about this company. And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe and check the video right here about quantum computer.
Completely insane. We'll see you in the next video.
And if you see this video later on, this won't be QUBT, it won't be another one, but with Trend so energy. So let's go.